Coming up on Come Dine With Me, a Greek god channels his mama.
Don't be stupid. This is awesome. Awesome.
And makes a play for the ladies.
I'm a single man.
Nice.
I'm completely single.
On the
Lucky
market.
When 5 strangers take on the ultimate culinary challenge,
I had no idea so many things would go wrong, and it's only my first dish.
where they each host a dinner party in their own home.
Train wreck / gong show.
They'll test their skills
Can you smell the beef sizzling? Oh my God.
and each other's patience
I only deal in gossip and trivia.
I'm losing it.
as they score each other in secret
The food was average.
Shut up and eat.
and battle it out for bragging rights and a $1,000 cash prize.
Oh my God.
This week, we're eating in Etobicoke, where 5 foodies will face off for a $1,000 grand prize.
I have to win. It's all about the win.
That's Mike Tsatkas, a 39-year-old buff bachelor who thinks Greece is the word.
Don't even get me started about the Greeks. We're just
Greek?
amazing.
And hopefully much better at cooking than humility.
Right away, you're thrown into the restaurant business from the time you're 12. That's all we do, just cook.
And rival with the Romans,
The Italians, huge culprits, huge troublemakers, the Italians.
I'm Italian.
introducing contestant number 2, Ray Minchio, a 42-year-old bus driver who's ready to put the pedal to the metal.
My goal is to get a perfect 40. And I am going to get a perfect 40 on my night. Simple as that.
But pronouncing Mike's main course is anything but.
It's pronounced, just so everybody knows, moussaka. Not moussaka, it's moussaka.
Moussaka? I don't know Greek. Sorry, I don't know what this means.
Come on, just take a guess.
Moose meat.
Wrong. Completely clueless is contestant number 3, Sabrina Araya, a 23-year-old who seems to be perpetually parched.
I like to party. Yeah.
And Mike likes to look the part.
Every good chef needs a good chef's jacket.
How'd you get it so white?
It's clean because my mom washed it for me before.
Ah, so you're a mama's boy
Not a mama's boy, just a good boy.
who does bad mother impressions.
Be nice to the girls. And I'm like, okay, ma. Don't do stupid. Don't be stupid.
And Mike, don't cry over the onions.
I don't cry. Real men, Greek men don't cry. Unless my parents remind me of the shame of not being married, then I'm bawling.
Dry-eyed Mike moves on to the meat filling for the moussaka.
Moussaka.
Whatever. Mike combines ground beef, some questionably shaped pork and veal, and mixes together, along with garlic powder, cayenne, salt, and pepper from a rather large mill.
I stole this from a restaurant.
Mike then fries the meat in the pot with onions, adds canned tomatoes, tomato paste, tomato sauce, tomato ketchup, salt, pepper, and emotion.
I'm cooking with love tonight. Look at this. Everything's being made with love.
But does love taste any good?
That's it. I'm giving up. This is awesome. Awesome.
And gets even better when added to the layers of potatoes and topped with eggplant.
I love eggplant.
Which is a miracle considering clairvoyant and contestant number 4, 71-year-old Mary Beth Mccleary, doesn't like much.
I don't like patterns in food. I don't like quinoa.
And what does that imply?
When people use imply and infer incorrectly, things like that really bother me.
So you must be perfect then.
I am incapable of driving, monogamy, and making really flaky pastry, but I really am working on the pastry.
And Mike is working on his last layer of meat.
It is perfect. I don't think anybody could have made it any better than this.
Not even your yaya?
I think I surpassed all the women in my entire family.
If you want to make Greek gastronomical delights, head to WNetwork.com for all of Mike's recipes, including the one for his moussaka.
It's actually moussaka.
Give it a rest. And now Mike can get to the rest of his prep, which includes a cheesecake.
Wah, wah. Not my favorite.
Meet our final contestant, Kelly Gordon, a 33-year-old stay-at-home mom with a sneaky strategy.
Hopefully they'll just think I'm some mom that's, staying at home, doesn't really know much, and then bring out some sweet meal, some sweet food, and take the cake.
And speaking of cake, Mike's mixing up the cream cheese with whipped cream for his Greek dessert.
Cheesecake isn't Greek.
Spoken like a true Italian.
The Greeks invented the cheesecake.
Did they?
They did. But I doubt that in 776 BC they used store-bought pre-crushed graham cracker crumbs.
Well, I just presume that the cheesecake will be made from scratch.
Hope so.
And Mike hopes he has enough time to do a last-minute shop for the main ingredient for his appetizer, saganaki.
Saganaki. Maybe some kind of meat?
Saganaki is, I believe that's a fried Greek cheese.
Right you are, Ray.
Can I get some kefalotiri cheese? Because I'm doing saganaki tonight for dinner. Generous pieces, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Don't be cheap.
As soon as the kefalotiri is cut, Mike heads back home and pumps himself up for the party.
Everything's good. I'm feeling awesome. Feeling pumped.
Only one thing could ruin his night.
I don't want to see anybody that's obnoxious coming.
Good luck with that.
That could be I'm Latina. It's in my blood.
I've never had a dinner party without a major disaster and at least 11 hissy fits.
I'm gonna kill it.
Let's do this thing. Let's do it.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, Mike's desperately seeking Sabrina.
I'm a single man.
It's not my cup of tea.
It's day one of a week-long dinner party competition, and tonight's host, Mike, can almost taste the $1,000 prize.
It's a lock. It's a win. W for Mikey.
Seems like Mikey is already counting his chickens.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, what?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said. And Mike thinks he hears a knock at the door.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth.
Hi, how are you? I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
Too bad she can't say the same.
And I don't like many people.
I've already noticed you have blue hair.
And an aura of disenchantment.
I thought that you would be a voluptuous Greek woman in a low-cut red gown, and I'm a little disappointed.
I didn't mean to disappoint you.
Well, we're off to a good start.
Great, my other guest. I'll be right back.
Luckily, Mike has a second chance to impress because bus driver Ray has arrived.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good, I'm Mike.
Ray.
I'm Mary Beth.
I'm Ray. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
You are
Ray.
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 Yes, Ray.
My first impression of Ray was how interesting.
Which is better than his.
She seemed very,
Crusty?
uptight. Are you nervous as I am?
No, she's too busy trying to get the waiter's attention.
I'd like a white wine.
A white? Okay. Be right
Sorry, I
back.
think I didn't make it clear
That's
that
okay, that's
after
okay.
the water I wanted.
Snap to it, Mikey boy.
I don't have any white wine. I don't have any white wine. I got a rose. She's gonna beat me. I can already tell she's gonna get angry.
Time to face the music, Mikey.
Mary Beth, I forgot to pick up white wine. I have red and I have rose.
I don't like red as much as I like white. He should have had it.
But Mike's having a moment at the door because cutie Kelly has arrived.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm Kelly.
I'm Mike. Nice
to meet you. I thought he was a really cute guy, nice smile, really happy.
And really desperate.
It's getting better. I think I'll give her an extra shot. There we go. So, what do you do?
I'm a regional manager, a regional sales manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
No, not really. Quick, Mike. Save the day.
Well, how old do you think I am?
37.
37?
38, yeah. 37, 38.
I don't know.
Do I look that old? Oh my God. I'm actually turning 40 on Thursday.
There you go.
I know, but I was hoping to look younger.
Speaking of younger, the final guest, 23-year-old sassy Sabrina, is at the door.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Mike.
Sabrina. Oh my God, this is the guy that's hosting? So cute. Okay, we're gonna have a good night.
Can I offer you a drink?
Please, and
Red
thank
wine?
you. Yes!
Cool.
Woo! I'm such a wino. I love my wine.
And Mike loves the ladies.
So, on a personal level, I'm 75% happy because there's 3 women and 1 dude. I'm a single man. I'm completely single.
On the
Lucky
market.
dude. Lucky dude.
No, actually, I shouldn't even toast that. I would trade the single life for a really nice girl like that any day.
So what about it, Sabrina?
Is not my cup of tea.
Is that a no?
Definitely.
Well, that's okay, because he's really not that into you.
Sabrina was the only one that came empty-handed. How cheap is that? Oh my God. Do you know how to say cheap in Greek? Tsiguna. Tsiguna.
And how do you say cheers?
There you go.
While Mike heads to the kitchen to start his appetizer, Ray and Mary Beth check out his chin-up bar.
There you go.
Fortunately, I
showing
can't
off.
do it because I can't
Need a
reach it.
lift?
No, thank you for your gracious offer.
I would have liked to see her go up there. Just said, just try it out.
My
You know
dress
what?
would really fall down. The dress is held up. It's held up with tape.
Oh, there
Are
you
you
go.
serious?
Yes. The strap broke and it's held up with tape. And it would be,
Now that would have been a party.
the chances of my doing a chin-up are pretty slim.
Yet better than Mike's chances of preparing the perfect saganaki.
I've eaten it a million times. I've just never actually served it.
And you're not worried?
Mike does not worry.
Your guests do.
I don't even know what it is that we're eating.
You know what?
I was gonna be like
You know what? I'm a big
Not even close. But Mike is close to serving his saganaki.
Okay, so I'm ready to go. All the pieces are together in one pan. I'm gonna throw in a shot of brandy, and then I'm going to light it up with my lighter right in front of the table to try to get like a little show going on. And I hope this works. So here we go. Okay.
Good
Oh
luck.
my God.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Watch your
Fire
eyelashes.
exits are on the sides. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna work just great.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Woo, there it goes. Opa, there it is. Perfect. Woo. See? We got a little flaming fire going on.
Keyword, little.
I think that was like all smoke, no fire.
I was expecting a big boom, right? And then, it sort of did a...
Well, at least everyone's expectations are low.
Do you like it? Mm-hmm. Don't lie. Mm-mm. Don't lie to me.
Little does he know.
I'm totally lactose intolerant.
But the cheese seems to agree with Ray.
Well, actually, I'm going to have another piece because it is good.
Maybe you can have some of Mary Beth's.
Don't feel insulted if I don't finish it. It was way too salty. And I love cheese. Salty, though. And I think people eat too much salt.
And some people drink too much.
Mary Beth, you gonna do a shot? Or what? You gonna do a shot?
Oh, no.
Want to see Mary Beth wasted.
Sabrina will have no influence on my drinking one way or the other.
But she sure will try.
You gonna do
I
a
don't
shot?
like the taste. No, I don't like
Do it for Sabsters. Come on. You'll do it tonight and you'll be like, yeah, I did it.
I think she might get a little bit annoying, to be honest. I got a lot of whoop whoop.
Woohoo!
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, Mike's feeling the burn.
Look what I did. Look at that. Look at that. See what I do for these people? Look at that burn.
It's the first night of a week-long wine and dine to find out which of these 5 strangers can throw the best dinner party. And tonight's host, Mike Tsatkas, is doing his best to impress.
When you've lurked in a restaurant all your life,
Look at this.
look what
at this.
happens. When you've been in a restaurant all your life,
I
look
am
at this.
so
Look.
jealous.
It doesn't
I've
matter.
always
It's
wanted to
ongoing.
do that.
Hey,
Look at that.
all right, there you go.
It's in the bag.
And Mike's main course is out of the oven.
Look at that.
And Mary Beth's age is out in the open.
You're in your 70s?
Yes.
Get out. Are you serious?
Yes, I am. It's drugs, sex, rock and roll.
I love it.
And lots and lots and lots of olive oil.
Good thing, because Mike's dish has plenty. And it's looking...
Perfect.
But perfection comes at a price.
Look what I did. Look at that. Look at that. See what I do for these people? Look at that burn.
Well, at least he didn't burn the moussaka.
This is moussaka, which is a combination of potato, eggplant, zucchini, ground beef.
So basically a casserole.
Oh my God, it's a shepherd's pie. It's a shepherd's pie. It is. I am impressed.
Really?
I wasn't impressed.
And you're also not alone.
It was a little bland.
It was average.
But it's not like they're going to say that to Mike's face.
It's really interesting. It gives you a different, I like all the textures.
I think it tastes very authentic.
I love moussaka, and when I saw it on the menu, I'm like, bonus.
Don't you mean bogus?
It wasn't awful. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't. I've had better.
Let me say it right. Why do you say it?
It's moussaka.
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 Yeah. That's your better.
Am I saying it right?
Moussaka.
Moussaka.
That's right.
Moussaka.
Moussaka. Good girl.
Okay.
And you know what? I can do that all night long. All night. I'll just keep repeating it until you
What
get
else
it.
can you do all night long?
There you go.
Oh my God, it got hot. It got hot in here all of a sudden again. Oh my goodness. I need some water and a cold shower. Okay.
They were loving each other. Oh my God.
And although Ray didn't love the moussaka, it didn't stop him from wanting more.
Ray wants seconds.
I was gonna watch.
You know what? I'm digging Ray. I'm digging Ray. I'm loving that guy. I'm loving him.
Oi.
There you go.
No,
Don't worry. Eat as much as you can.
Which, as it turns out, is a lot.
I used to be 340 pounds.
Wow. When? How long ago?
This was my late teens.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did you do it?
I starved myself, but
Literally?
I literally started like it was like yogurt, fruit, and salad. That's all I ate.
That's huge, though, to lose that much weight, especially when you're that age. That's
Yeah.
like a life changer.
Oh, it was. It was. It's like, you know, it was actually nice because, you know, once you lost the weight, it's like I started turning heads, and it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
this is cool.
You know, I was a big guy as well when I was young. I was a big guy. I was huge. In high school, I was like the fat kid in the whole school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I was
amazing.
like 270 pounds.
Get out!
And I was only 5'9" back then.
Oh my
in school,
God.
In high school. Yeah.
Wow.
Really, like, hit a soft spot in my, my books, because I used to be a bigger kid as well.
And Mike can't help but wonder what Mary Beth was like as a kid.
I was wondering, Mary Beth, your past, your nationality.
I don't know. My mother was found in a basket on a doorstep in New York City.
I was like, oh my goodness.
You're technically American then.
Well, I was born in the States.
Oh, you were born in the States?
Yeah.
Michigan, right?
No, well, we lived all over because my dad was a labor union organizer, and when they were trying to shoot him, we'd go to different places to live and change our names.
Not good.
It was wow.
Coming up, Sabrina's smashed.
Opa! Opa!
It's the first night of a week-long dinner party competition where 5 strangers try to battle it out for a $1,000 prize. And tonight's host, Mike, thinks he's got it made.
It's pretty much a lock. It's a lock. Yeah. I'm putting all my money on myself.
Then you could buy all the canned cherry filling you'd ever want.
I did not make this. I actually bought this from the store.
And hopefully his guests will buy into his dessert, Mike's dreamy, creamy cheesecake.
Oh.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Wow.
But before they can dig in, Mikey has a special treat.
This is actual Greek brandy. And I know everybody wanted to try just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So we have one for Mary Beth, one for Kelly, one for Ray.
Yeah.
And a little extra for Sabrina.
Sabrina's glass.
Lucky.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? Do you want me to stumble or walk out of here? Everyone thinks like I'm the drunk of the crowd.
Can't imagine why.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Just a recipe for disaster.
Sabrina or the cheesecake?
I have to say, Mike, I think it's really good, actually. I like it a lot.
Mike, I'm in heaven, dude. It's a pleasure every bite.
Thanks,
And I
man.
have no criticism for it. I can't criticize.
Sabrina can.
It didn't work. I'm sorry. Is the graham cracker like your own thing? Is it from a box or?
It is, yeah, it is from a box. I didn't crush actual graham crackers by myself.
The cream is homemade then.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
and like the topping, like
Yeah.
the cherry.
That was not homemade.
So the only thing that you actually made was the filling.
Well, you still have to prepare the graham crackers. You don't just pop them in there. I have to actually I put them in a pan and fry them up.
So you take the store-bought graham crackers and you fry them up in a pan.
That's right.
And then you make the filling, and then take the store-bought topping, and then put it on there.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Are you angry?
No, I'm kind of drunk.
Okay, all right.
And soon to get smashed.
We're gonna smash some plates.
Yeah! I'm so excited.
I'm gonna get started. So I'm just gonna.
There you go.
Opa!
Oh my God, plate smashing was awesome.
It was a really good idea.
Kind of wasteful. They were nice plates, round. I like round plates.
And Mikey's liking his chances.
8s and 9s. I think I'm getting 8s and 9s.
I'm giving Mike an 8 because he stuck with his Greek theme all night, and he was a wonderful host.
You're a good host, but food didn't cut it.
The main was a bit bland, but he did win me over with the dessert, the plate smashing, and he was a great host. So I'm going to give Mike a 7.
Tonight I'm going to give Mike a 6 because I think the food was average.
So Mike ends up with a middle-of-the-road score of 27 points out of 40, which means it's anybody's game.
I'm pumped to win, yeah.
Based on tonight, I'm gonna rock it. We're gonna kill it. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. No, who knows?
I still am going to win.
On the next episode of Come Dine With Me,
Pa dentro.
Sabrina turns up the Latina heat.
Just do it, bitch. Whatever. We got it going on. Oh my goodness!
She's been hammered the whole time, but now it's really coming out.
But leaves her guests cold.
It's not my favorite.
Oh my God, it was so gross.
Do they know how much work went into what I made? No.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Oh my goodness!
can a Chilean party girl
I'm just gonna go get myself another drink then, right? Can I get a whoop whoop?
keep the animals at bay?
Bah.
Oink, oink.
When 5 strangers take on the ultimate culinary challenge,
I had no idea so many things would go wrong, and it's only my first dish.
where they each host a dinner party in their own home.
Train wreck / gong show.
They'll test their skills
Can you smell the beef sizzling? Oh my God.
and each other's patience
I only deal in gossip and trivia.
I'm losing it.
as they score each other in secret
The food was average.
Shut up and eat.
and battle it out for bragging rights and a $1,000 cash prize.
If I don't win, the gloves are coming off, buddy.
It's the second day of a 5-day foodie fest, and we're in Etobicoke, home to Chilean Chiquita, Sabrina.
I'm so stoked to win.
Did you say stoked or soaked?
I love drinking wine.
And tomorrow night's host, bus driver Ray, loves the fact that he's on the right route.
I know I got this in the bag.
But new mom Kelly isn't kidding around about going all out for a cool grand.
I'm 100% here for the money.
Now, do you believe that? I don't believe that.
That's clairvoyant Mary Beth, a septuagenarian who can't wait to showcase her skills on night 5.
I'm a very good cook. It's one of my talents. It's not the talent that I would like. You know, I'd rather play the fiddle than cook. But I was given this gift, and I might as well use it.
But Greek guy Mike, who hosted last night, is used to being top dog.
I'm feeling really confident. This is the look of a confident man.
Actually, it's the look of a man who only scored 27 out of 40 points for last night's Greek grub.
I think the low light of last night was probably the moussaka, to be honest. It was just lacking in flavor overall.
The food was okay. There was some stuff that was I found really bland.
And not even a creamy cheesecake could save Mike's night.
I was afraid of the red stuff on the cheesecake. It scared me. A little too red.
What's wrong with red?
Red dye is poison. It's toxic. Bad for you.
And bad on Mike.
he will pay for that.
And this morning, Sabrina's paying for drinking Mike's bar dry.
Oh my God, she drank so much booze.
So I got a little wasted last night.
Luckily, Sabrina's got a surefire hangover cure. Breakfast wine.
It's time to get dirty.
Down and dirty with 3 courses from Sabrina's home country, Chile.
My theme for tonight is like Chilean food.
Like?
Love.
And hopefully that's how everyone will feel about Sabrina's main course, pastel de choclo.
Couldn't tell you what that is.
Sabrina can.
And it's like a meat pie casserole. Awesomeness.
With a creamed corn topping.
I don't like the look of cream corn. I don't like the colors.
I'm pretty sure that's canned. I know she's not creaming her own corn.
That's right. The joke's on Mike, because that's exactly what Sabrina's doing. She puts corn and basil into the food processor and pulses. Or not.
I don't know why, but it's not working.
Maybe a drink will help. Did you make sure the lid's on tight?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Pulse, pulse. Gonna win this party. Gonna win this party. Can I get a whoop, whoop?
Whoop, whoop. Anyway, Sabrina's corn is creamed, so she gets started on the filling for her pie, which includes hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, my God. 5-second rule. 5-second rule. 5-second rule, man. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's going to be baked.
Baked along with layers of ground beef, olives, eggs, and shredded chicken.
I don't like food that is all mushed together.
Oh, you won't even know, because it's all going to get covered up with creamed corn.
Just a big pile of mess.
With the mess, I mean main prepped, Sabrina moves on to her appetizer, empanadas de queso.
Queso, I think, means hot.
So I have no clue.
Well, here's a hint. It's Spanish.
Do you know that Spanish was my family's first language?
No.
But my father didn't want us to learn it because my family was poor.
But what's rich is that Mike thinks he's cracked the queso code.
I know it's not cheese.
You're 0 for 2, Mikey, because that's exactly what queso is. And it's going to be wrapped in pastry.
I'm really good at, like, making awesome dough.
Okay, if you say so.
What happened? This is kind of sucky right now.
Sabrina adds some flour to her sticky dough, and it looks like she's on a roll.
This is the hardest part. I hate this right now. Getting kind of pissed. Can you see that?
If you'd like to work out your anger on defenseless dough, check out WNetwork.com for this recipe and more.
I'm making about, I don't know, 20 empanadas. It's like two per person.
So you're expecting 10 guests for dinner?
Well, there's 5 of us, right? So make out the math.
I just did. Sabrina brushes the dough with egg whites, places mozzarella cheese in the middle, and folds.
Woo! I did it.
Congrats, you proved Mike wrong.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be all store-bought.
No, that would be her dessert, papaya de Chile.
I think it takes probably 2 steps, maybe 3. So cut the papaya, cure it with syrup, and then 3, put the cream on.
Nah, that's way too hard.
I'm whipping it out of a jar and like whatever.
Which leaves more time for drinking.
No one's counting here.
And no one's counting on being blown away.
It doesn't look like a winning menu.
Doesn't sound too complex.
It's gonna be a bit of a show, to be honest.
A train wreck / gong show.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, something's rotten in the state of Sabrina.
It's dipped in egg white with sugar.
The drink smelled like worms.
I'm going to throw up.
It's the second day of a 5-day foodie fest, and Chilean Chiquita Sabrina thinks she's got what it takes to walk away a winner.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna win. That's it. I'm gonna win. I'm good. I'm awesome.
Lee drunk.
Feeling great.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sabrina was blackout by the time we got there.
I wanna get everyone nice and loosey-goosey tonight.
To do that, Sabrina's serving up some strong Chilean cocktails made up of pisco brandy and lemon juice. Whoopsie.
God. Really? Really?
Really. And Sabrina's really using raw egg whites to make her drink frothy, which seems to make it go down even faster.
I think I'm getting slightly drunk again.
Don't worry, that's exactly the way Mike likes his ladies.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you, sweetie?
Good, how are you?
Sloshed.
Nice. Aren't you gonna have one?
If you insist.
I'm just gonna go get myself another drink then, right?
Okay, I don't want to drink alone. What's on the rim? Is this sugar?
Yeah.
Fess up, Sabrina.
Actually, it's dipped in egg white with sugar.
Sounds delish.
I almost vomited.
While Mike tries to keep his drink down, second guest Ray arrives.
Hello. Ray.
Sweetie.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, sounds good.
It's not.
Salud.
Okay. Salute.
I took a little sniff of it, and the drink smelled like worms.
You like it?
Saved by the door. And Mary Beth in a fascinating fascinator.
I love the hat.
Thank
you look gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous.
I guess that's a good thing.
In fact, the only thing better is Mike's reaction.
I love the hat, Mary Beth.
Oh, thank you.
Where'd you get it?
I got it at a magic hat shop.
Did you?
Yes, really, I did. I have an abnormally small head. My mother was very upset about that when I was born, but I've gotten used to it. I do. It's very hard for me to find hats that are small enough for my head. They blow away.
And Sabrina's hoping the hat will blow away her next guest, Kelly.
Hello. Hi. Nice to see you too, sweetie.
I was like, what the hell?
And Sabrina's like, hey, I can see the bottom of my glass.
Oh my God, she just downed that.
There you go. Sabrina seems like she's a little pistol.
Yeah, a loaded one with a Chilean flag in her bedroom.
Texas?
Oh my
Who
God.
knew?
Obviously you don't.
Is that Texas?
Isn't that Texas?
I thought it was Cuba.
Is that your final answer?
Hold on a second. Sabrina's Chilean. Okay. Maybe it's a Chilean flag.
And maybe you'll get a Chilean meal if Sabrina can put down the glass and start to cook her empanadas.
I'm so excited. They look excellent.
And raw. Sabrina puts them in the boiling oil to fry. Man overboard.
5-second rule.
Well, what they don't know won't hurt them, as Sabrina's empanadas are ready.
Empanadas.
Oh my God, look at her tattoo. She has a massive tattoo on her arm.
Look out.
I don't know if I should look at the appetizer or her tattoo.
The appetizer.
The dough, I made it myself. I rolled it out myself.
Yeah.
It was a mish.
I wasn't really impressed that she made the dough by hand because I would expect that anyone who was serving empanadas would make the dough by hand.
Good job. I think these are awesome.
It's like cheesy and flaky, and it's like, wow.
I don't think it's anything amazing.
But that tattoo, on the other hand.
Is that a Chilean traditional tattoo?
This is something that I designed myself.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
What is it?
So it's a key of love and a harlequin of hope. If you have hope and love in your life, you've got everything you need.
Aw, that's lovely.
To me, lovely isn't a compliment. I don't like lovely people. They always get the good jobs and they get so, like Mother Teresa was lovely and she had so much homage, and I think that people should, lovely people don't like me, so I don't like them either.
Well, maybe you'll like this.
What we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna do a little bit of a drinking game.
I love it.
It's called like an animal-themed drinking game. So everyone in this group picks an animal. So I'm gonna pick duck.
I'm taking pig.
Pig, okay.
Oink, oink.
Ray,
Dog.
what's the dog make?
Woof, woof.
Okay.
Okay.
Hallie,
I'm gonna do sheep. Bah.
Mary Beth,
Vulture.
vulture. Can you do a noise?
Yum.
That's your thing. So point at you, what do I do? What I point at you, what I point at you, what I do?
Yum.
What I point at you, what I do?
Oink, oink.
Point at me, what I
So when do we drink?
Yeah. I think it was a gong show.
Okay.
I think we've lost Mike.
You guys all suck at this game. Nobody's drinking.
Coming up, who's the vulture now?
So you're commenting on something you don't know about.
I thought she was gonna attack her.
Yum.
It's the second night of a week-long dining dust-up where one of these 5 strangers will walk away $1,000 richer. And tonight's host, Sassy Sabrina, thinks she's got it made.
Straight up.
Too bad she's not really seeing straight.
You could tell she was nervous, you know what I mean?
Does it mean drunk?
It might.
It's like I'm hungover from last night, and then I got drunk, and now I'm just like hungover. It's kind of ridiculous. And I'm like, I'm super tired, and I'm ready for
The main course?
nappy naps.
No time for naps. Check on your choclo.
Choclo is looking really nice.
Which is good, because Sabrina's guests can't wait to try the Chilean casserole.
A casserole is just a bunch of stuff in a pot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like what you served last night.
Yeah.
That wasn't a casserole.
That was a casserole.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
But Sabrina's idea is to wow them by using a traditional paella or bowl for the presentation.
So let's hope they like it.
Mike seems to like the service,
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey.
so that's a good sign.
I noticed Sabrina was trying to, flirt with Mike.
I love it.
Well, hopefully the same goes for the food.
I like the flavors, and it's just the right amount of everything inside. Like, it's not too much chicken, not too much beef.
And there's never too much for Ray.
That's a big bite, Ray. Love it.
I like the fact that it's like really authentic. The bowls are a really nice touch to it. And I'm a fan of cream corn.
In small doses,
There was a lot of creamed corn on top, and that was probably the predominant flavor. It wasn't great.
try telling Sabrina that.
It's a very good comfort dish.
So as a comfort dish, what do you like about the dish?
Come on, think fast.
I don't know, just like comforting.
Maybe Mary Beth can explain.
It's Chilean comfort food.
So who are you talking about?
And every country has some form of a casserole. You know, the more... I didn't know anything about Chilean food, but I can see that it's like everything else in the world.
What does this say to you, this whole dish?
What does it say to me? Comfort. I thought calling it comfort food was a good thing.
Not to Sabrina.
So what isn't that doesn't like make this dish like traditional Chilean to you?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know anything about Chilean food. You tell me.
So you're commenting on something you don't know about.
I thought she was gonna jump the table and attack her.
There's a lot of steps.
Yes, Kelly and I both.
It's not just like putting meat, chicken, and corn together and throwing it in the oven. It's like separately cooking individually every layer. I'm just gonna keep eating so I don't get totally wasted.
It was at that moment I realized that Sabrina was hammered out of her mind.
Where have you been?
So are you happy with the way it came out?
I'm so pumped.
Sarcasm alert.
Do they know how much work went into what I made? No. I don't think so.
She was trying to pick a fight with Mary Beth because she called it comforting.
Kind of wanted to punch somebody in the face.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Ray!
it's Ray to the rescue.
Big, strong man. I'm the one with the muscles and she called you.
And Sabrina's dessert gets canned.
Oh my God, it was so gross.
It's the second night of a dinner party competition where 5 strangers try to outdine each other in hopes of being crowned top host.
I don't even know if that makes sense.
That's because tonight's host, Latina Sabrina, es muy borracha.
She's been hammered the whole time.
It was sort of obvious.
Oh my goodness!
I can't wait to see what's going to break next.
You mean other than Sabrina's heart?
And then this was Mary Beth. I'm just gonna have a little bit of it and just not really eat or enjoy any of my pasta. Just any of the dish. Like, she's very picky.
I'm afraid of being poisoned.
Well, maybe a fresh fruit dessert will help calm Mary Beth's fears.
So right here I have papaya de Chile, which is papaya from Chile that's cured in like a syrup.
Oh well, at least it'll be easy to dish out. Come on, twist harder. A little elbow grease. Put your back into it.
I can't do it. Ray, can I use your assistant, please? I don't want this jar. Oh, I loosened it for you.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Are you insulted that she asked Ray over you?
No, absolutely not.
I think Mike doth protest too much.
Oh, big strong man. I'm the one with the muscles and she called you. Good, that works out well.
Probably because she didn't want you tattling about the store-bought papaya.
You just asked me to open up a jar of papaya.
Sabrina puts the papaya in a bowl and slops some condensed canned cream on top. Chilean papaya cured in syrup with cream is ready to serve.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Dessert.
Thank you.
There you go, with cream. This is papaya from Chile. I got it from a specialty international Latin store.
A specialty store, whatever.
And this cream is just cream.
From a can, albeit a Chilean can.
I don't think I want another ethnic experience for a while.
Oh my God, it was so gross.
Well, you can't blame Sabrina for that, because technically she didn't make it.
It would have been nice to have seen something homemade.
I'm not gonna whip out homemade dessert.
That's not cool. Like, it's not cool to do 2 store-bought ingredients and mix them together and then get defensive about it.
Sweetie, you know I love you. Okay.
So what do you have to say?
Okay. But I have to agree with Kelly. It's good, but it's you know what I mean? It's very, very simple.
That was my point.
Yeah, you know.
My point was to make it very simple. Yeah. It wasn't something that I wanted to put too much effort into.
Wow, that should get you points.
Give me a break, okay? Like, I had to, slave over a kitchen for 4 hours.
I'm giving Sabrina a big old 5 because it was a bit of a train wreck.
The food was average, and I thought that she was a bit aggressive and made me a bit uncomfortable.
She was a little too aggressive.
The dessert was subpar, and Sabrina was a little too inebriated. So tonight I think I'm going to give her a 6.
So a sloppy and hostile Sabrina ends up with a mediocre 24, 3 points back from first place Mike.
I hope the host is hammered tomorrow night as well, so I can stay in the lead.
On the next episode of Come Dine With Me...
Oh, it's beautiful.
Ray serves up an Italian-inspired meal.
I went through hell making this meal, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
And breaks down in the process.
I don't know if I can pull this off. It'll be like another 10 minutes.
Food.
I'm losing it.
It's kind of dry.
This is bad. This is bad.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me... Will the bus driver play fair?
All you have to do is just pour it in.
It wasn't homemade sauce. His mom made that for him.
Or will he drink non-stop?
I need wine.
Wait, hey,
I need alcohol.
When 5 strangers take on the ultimate culinary challenge.
I had no idea so many things would go wrong, and it's only my first dish.
Where they each host a dinner party in their own home.
Train wreck / gong show.
They'll test their skills.
Can you smell the beef sizzling? Oh my God.
And each other's patience.
I only deal in gossip and trivia.
I'm losing it.
As they score each other in secret.
The food was average.
Shut up and eat.
and battle it out for bragging rights and a $1,000 cash prize.
I don't know if I can pull this off.
We're in the West End neighborhood of Etobicoke for day 3 of a 5-day dinner party competition. And tonight's host, 42-year-old bus driver Ray, could best be described as...
Gullible.
What else?
A good guy. People pleaser.
Who isn't afraid of hedging his bets.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a gambler. And, you know, I've been hitting the casinos, and I've been pretty lucky lately. So I'm on a winning streak, so just beware.
But tomorrow night's host, Mat Leave Mom Kelly, is more than willing to roll the dice.
I think I've got a good shot.
And it's night 5's host, 71-year-old clairvoyant Mary Beth, who thinks time is on her side.
Obviously, I am more experienced in cooking.
Obviously.
I began to cook when I was 9.
Why?
Because my mother doesn't cook. My mother was a showgirl. She wasn't exactly a stripper. She just wore little short things and went like this, woo.
And Mama's boy Mike wooed the crowd when he hosted a smashing success on night 1.
99.999% sure that I'm definitely in the lead.
Right you are, Mikey. You scored 27 points out of 40, just 3 points ahead of Sabrina, who's nursing a hangover after hosting last night.
I feel like a bag of bricks right now. I'm like so sick.
Could it be a case of the 26-ounce flu?
It's time to get dirty.
Sabrina was a bit drunk last night.
Just a little bit.
I ended up getting wasted.
Which turned the dinner party into more of a frat party.
We're gonna do a little bit of a drinking game. So point at you, what do I do? What I point at you, what I gotta do?
Oink, oink.
Point at me, what I gotta do? Wait.
So when do we drink?
Yeah.
Was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Half a train wreck and half a gong show.
Don't forget the fighting match.
So what isn't that doesn't like make this dish like traditional Chilean to you?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know anything about Chilean food. You tell me.
So you're commenting on something you don't know about.
She lost points on being ungracious to me.
And for serving prepared papayas and canned cream for dessert.
That horrible, horrible dessert made me gag.
It would have been nice to have seen something homemade.
I'm not gonna whip out homemade desserts.
She got really aggressive and kind of just didn't want to hear it.
And still doesn't.
It's not easy. Just saying.
Shh, don't tell Ray that. He's a virgin.
I've never organized a dinner party for myself. My wife usually organizes it, and I help out as much as I could. This is actually going to be the first time that I hosted one on my own.
So Ray's keeping it simple with a dish he knows by heart, eggplant parmigiana.
Wow. That's very impressive.
I don't think it's the most difficult thing to make.
Especially when you have a super-duper eggplant slicer.
I love this machine. It cuts the time in half.
And another time saver is getting your mommy to help you out.
Mama's own tomato sauce.
Ray will be working really hard today.
If you only knew.
All you have to do is just pour it in.
Way to make an effort, Ray. Ray pours his mama's sauce into each dish, layers with eggplant, and tops with cheese.
Okay, this is actually turned out pretty good.
The eggplant is ready to go, but there's no time for Ray to rest on his laurels.
I still got a lot to do.
Like shop for the rest of his main course, sauteed chicken and vegetables in a white wine reduction.
Oh my jumpin'.
Chicken can be harder than you think because it can either dry out or get rubbery.
Ah, but luckily Ray's a breast man who can spot a juicy one a mile away.
It looks really, really nice.
It's all Cornish heritage breed. They're all free-run chickens. No antibiotics, no hormones. They're beautiful, plump, traditionally raised. What else can I tell you? The best. So who are we entertaining tonight? Some females?
Yeah, we're entertaining a couple females, but what the wife don't know won't hurt her, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. All right, buddy, enjoy that.
Grazie tanto, eh,
No
Frank?
problem, ciao. We'll see you soon, okay?
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Ray heads home to tackle his dessert, tiramisu.
Tiramisu can be a hit or miss.
And speaking of hits,
break the machine.
If you want to hit it out of the park with Ray's tiramisu, go to WNetwork.com for this recipe and more.
That's nice and whipped.
Ray adds mascarpone cheese.
Throw everything in there and then hope for the best.
Next, Ray pours espresso coffee in a bowl.
And the key ingredient,
liquor.
This is a little extra for Sabrina.
Ray dunks ladyfingers into the liquid and presses them into his glasses. Next, he tops with the creamy cheese mixture and tastes.
That's good. That is very, very good.
The tiramisu goes into the fridge to set until it's ready to serve. Next up, Ray tackles his biggest challenge, smoked salmon rolls.
All you do is just get a little dollop of cream cheese mixture, place it in the middle.
Sounds easy enough.
It's not the most complex appetizer.
It is if you're Ray.
Not working at all. Oh, this is horrible. I'm falling. I'm crashing and burning here, folks.
I feel that I would like Ray to be happy and pleased with what he does.
Not gonna happen.
Oh my God, come on. They're supposed to actually look a lot longer and they're supposed to look like salmon rolls.
But?
They're just falling apart.
The rolls or you?
I think Ray will be nervous.
Actually, he's moved on from nervous, and now he's...
scared-less.
I can only hope for that he screws it up and he messes everything up.
What could go wrong does go wrong. And I just want to die.
I've got confidence in Ray.
Well, at least someone does.
I know I'm probably going to go a hell of a lot of pressure on myself right now.
I think he's taking it personally.
You have no idea.
I want everything to go great. And, I don't know if I can pull this off.
This is bad. This is bad.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
I need a drink.
Ray hits the sauce.
Oh, I am so not enjoying this.
It's day 3 of a 5-day culinary challenge, and tonight's host, Ray, has spent all day prepping his meal and is on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
I need a drink. Man, I'm a mess.
Come on, Ray. Pull yourself together, please.
You know what? I can do this. I can do this.
Now, say it like you mean it.
I can do this. I will do this.
That's more like it. A quick change, and Ray sets the table and tries to hide his terror from his first guest, Kelly.
You look great.
Thank you. Your home's beautiful.
Thank you.
Something for you?
Oh, thank you very much.
When I first arrived, I saw a level of panic in Ray.
Will Mike and Mary Beth see it too?
How are you guys? Don't you look great?
Hey, Ray.
Hey.
What's going on, buddy?
What's going on? Everything's good?
Good. I could tell that he was overwhelmed.
And that he was a little stunned.
But someone's looking stunning.
Woo, electric blue.
Wow.
Looking hot.
I still can't believe she's 71. And yeah, she's like right off the runway.
Or her rocker.
Mary Beth is getting weirder and weirder and weirder as the week goes on, and she's a creepy lady. Like, she's on her own. Mary Beth's like in her own little planet. You put on the fancy, really nice dress for tonight, eh?
Yeah, it's an unforgiving dress, if you know what I mean. You can, if you eat one extra peanut, it shows.
And everyone's wondering if sloshed Sabrina's going to show.
I wonder how Sabrina is today.
She was pretty bombed last night.
Speak of the devil.
Hi, Sabrina. How are you, sweetie?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. How you feeling?
Hungover.
You look so bright and refreshed. You really do.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Compared to?
Careful.
Compared to the way I feel, I'm tired today.
Yeah.
Nice save, MB.
Don't with me.
Or with Ray, 'cause...
I had a bit of a meltdown.
Which is kind of what I was hoping for.
I went absolutely trying to prepare this stuff. And like I said, if it doesn't turn out the way I really apologize, but I hope it all turns out well.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
While Ray heads into the kitchen to de-stress,
Oh, okay. Better.
his guests root through his retro rumpus room.
Sweet.
Oh my God, he's got like a pimped out bar. Nice.
Holy jumping. I love
awesome.
it. This is why I get along with Ray.
This is sweet.
Oh my God.
I love this basement.
And Kelly would love to see Mike in this.
I'm not putting that on. Why can't you just let me put it on Mary Beth? Oh, you think so? How do I look?
Better than Mary Beth, but not as good as the parrot.
Sabrina can be a little bit obnoxious.
You think?
Talk to the bird one more time.
You know what? You can talk to the hand. Talk to the hand, Mike.
I hate that bird.
And back in the kitchen, Ray is having a hate-on for lettuce.
They're just not working today. Very hard to work with. Actually, I'm not going to use that leaf. I don't like that leaf either. Will you cooperate, please? For me, be nice. There you go. Good enough.
Yeah, considering it's just garnish.
I think Ray was struggling.
We've been sitting here for a bit.
Let's get her apps on the plate. Let's go.
Ray's moving as fast as he can. He plates the rolls and tops with capers.
Okay, I think we're pretty much ready.
And Ray's smoked salmon rolls are ready to serve.
Let's hope for the best. There you go.
Oh, it's
I'll be back,
beautiful.
folks.
Bring it on.
There you go.
His presentation was really good. I like it. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot.
My wife made these for me, okay, when we were recording.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay,
that's nice.
And she taught me how to make them.
I thought that was very sweet.
What's the filling?
It's cream cheese, dill, a little bit of mayo, and a little bit of onion. So, folks, enjoy.
They were awesome. They tasted great. You said that your wife courted you with this?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see why you married her now, so it's really good.
Thank you very much.
I wouldn't say they were complicated, but they hit the spot and they were delicious.
I love it. I'm totally impressed.
It's a classic dish. The tastes and textures go together perfectly. I love, love, love it.
You hear that, Ray? They liked it. They really liked it.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a lot more relaxed.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
These are going to be a dud. They don't seem to be cooking.
can Ray keep calm and carry on?
What just happened?
Ray, I'm coming!
I'm losing it.
We're 3 days into a dinner party competition for a $1,000 cash prize.
If I do win this competition, I'll be really, really, really floored.
And Ray's well on his way because everyone loved his simple salmon roll app,
Amazing.
Awesome.
It was a hit with everybody.
which has Mr. Low Self-Esteem flying high.
I'm pumped. I'm freaking pumped.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, Ray. There's still the matter of the mashed potatoes.
These are going to be a dud. They don't seem to be cooking.
And neither does the chicken.
They're still really raw inside. These are big breasts.
And Mike's being a boob.
It'll be like another 10 minutes.
Food.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
But Mike's not the only bully at the table.
I was a little intimidating in high school.
So have you been in a fight?
Well, like, I got into a little bit of a scrap here and there.
Like fist fight?
Like fist fight.
With another girl?
Like
with the
3,
dude.
4 other girls.
It's like, no big surprise.
It was just kind of something that happened, and we all got charged. We were young.
So what kind of community service did you have to do?
I had to write a letter
Okay, that's not so bad.
to her
Okay.
as to why
You fought her?
we fought, and like almost like an apology.
So was
it
she
was
charged?
so ghetto. I was like, I'm sorry, I punched you in your face, and you have a black eye now. But life's too short, so.
Why not have wine? Right, Ray?
Oh, I am so not enjoying this.
Ray plates his chicken and peppers, mashed potatoes, and his eggplant parm, and his dish is full but done. Time to celebrate.
I was like, it wasn't me, man. I didn't do it. What?
Sorry, folks, I'm just having a breakdown.
I'm gonna go check on him.
What just happened, honestly?
I'm coming. It's going good. It's going good.
I need wine. I need alcohol.
I gotta taste it.
I'm losing it.
So Mike helps Ray find his footing, and the bromance serves the main course.
Whoa!
It's so cute.
Okay, here we go.
Love it.
Sorry.
Here you go, Sabrina. It just goes to show you what a nice guy he is.
My aunt actually lives on the vineyard that this wine is produced. Made from my family's hands. I like to share it with my new family.
Oh,
Very
that's so sweet.
It was really nice that he would consider sharing it with us, and then to call us family as well was super sweet.
I hope you enjoy my meal. I'm sorry it's really late. I went through hell making this meal, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Salute, yeah?
Okay, salute.
And bon appetito.
This is the best thing I've eaten in a long time. Honestly, the eggplant parmesan is outstanding. And I'm assuming you made the sauce yourself as well? It tastes really fresh.
Yeah, that's Mama's sauce.
Mama's sauce as in her mama's recipe, or?
No, Mama actually made the sauce, and then
It's amazing.
I cooked it up. He added some stuff.
It's his mom's sauce. It wasn't homemade sauce. His mom made that for him. So basically, it was canned sauce.
But even still,
Parmesan, top notch. Love it.
I love the Parmigiano, and it's one of my favorite dishes, and this might be the best one I've ever had.
the eggplant's a hit, but everything else is a miss.
The chicken and vegetables was really nothing special.
The chicken, it's kind of dry, and the flavor's kind of lacking on it.
And that's not all.
This pepper could have been, diced.
Anything else, Ms. Picky?
The potatoes are cold as well.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Just saying, though.
I think you've said enough.
Ray, you could have actually served just eggplant parmigiana, and it would have been out of this world.
Can I say something? Can I really say something?
Sure.
All I wanted to make was the eggplant parmesan, okay?
So who convinced you to do the others?
My wife, okay? She said, the eggplant parmesan, no, it won't be enough. Will not be enough.
Your wife ruined the rest of the plate for you.
For once, I'm right, okay? For once, I'm right.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Boom.
it's tiramisu
I don't like it.
with a side of tears.
Stop, you're gonna make me lose it.
It's day 3 of a culinary battle where 5 strangers compete for the title of Dinner Party Champ.
I'm gonna do this. I am going to do this.
Sounds like someone thinks their tiramisu is winner-worthy.
My dessert, top notch. I'm looking forward to it. And the limoncello is gonna flow like water. Boom! Okay, guys,
Wow.
tiramisu is here.
Very nice.
Woo!
Before we start that, I just wanna, let's have a little toast of limoncello.
Salute.
Salute, I hope you enjoy the dessert.
Ow.
I hope it was worth the wait. Cheers.
This is so real. You wake up, I wake up thinking
Oh my God.
Is it strong?
It's very strong. It was the strongest thing I've ever drank in my life.
Hopefully the tiramisu goes down a little smoother.
I've never had a tiramisu before. I've heard about it, and I decided long ago that I wouldn't like it. Oh, it's delicious. It's really good, Ray.
Thank you very much.
I love the layers. It's really good.
I've eaten thousands of pieces of tiramisu. I've never had it served like this, so love the presentation, and one of the best I've ever had.
Ray, I think it's good. I think it's really good. It's very well balanced.
Which makes Ray a little unbalanced.
I'm gonna lose it here.
Ray started to cry, which shocked me. I was like, oh my God. But it just goes to show you, he was way over his head tonight. You know your host is over their head when they're crying at their own dinner party.
I think you did an amazing job. Don't,
Cry?
please.
Stop crying.
You did awesome. Awesome job. Just want you to know that.
Thanks, guys.
It was really...
No problem, sweetie.
Stop, you're gonna make me lose it, okay?
Like, you've lost it. You've lost it.
Or did he win it?
The dessert was a perfect end to the night, and it was so nice because you could tell Ray was really proud of it, and it had gone smoothly for him, so it finished on a high note.
I feel great that I actually pulled it off.
I'm giving Ray a 7 because he was a little bit like all over the place and he was freaking out, but he pulled off his dishes and I really loved his tiramisu.
I'm giving Ray a 7.
I'm gonna give Ray a 7. He was a bit scattered, but he was such an endearing host, and his eggplant parmesan was out of this world.
I'm giving Ray a 7.
So Ray ends up with 7s across the board, giving him a final score of 28 points out of 40. On the next episode of Come Dine With Me...
Oh my God, oh my God!
I mean, the first spill of the night is me, the host?
It was a bit of a disaster for her.
Mary Beth shocks...
Oh my God, I am in absolute, like...
Shock?
Shock.
That just blew my mind.
Yes, I don't think it's that surprising.
Mike celebrates...
You guys all forgot.
And Kelly's on...
Fire, fire.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me...
Welcome to the club.
Can a mat leave mom keep adults entertained?
Oh, does this look a little bit inappropriate?
Or will she cry like a baby
We have another crier.
the second she gets burned?
My mouth is burning right now.
My mouth is on fire.
When 5 strangers take on the ultimate culinary challenge,
I had no idea so many things would go wrong, and it's only my first dish.
where they each host a dinner party in their own home.
Train wreck / gong show.
They'll test their skills
Can you smell the beef sizzling? Oh my God.
and each other's patience
I only deal in gossip and trivia.
I'm losing it.
as they score each other in secret
The food was average.
Shut up and eat.
and battle it out for bragging rights and a $1,000 cash prize.
And I'm gonna kick ass.
It's day 4 of a 5-day dinner party competition, and tonight we're at Kelly Gordon's house. Kelly's a new mom who loves her num-nums.
I'm a bit obsessed with food, so I spend a lot of time thinking about what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna make, what stores I'm gonna shop at. It's a bit of an obsession.
And tomorrow night's host, clairvoyant Mary Beth, is obsessed with 2 things: tarot cards and theatrics.
The dinner party is like a play, and there's a beginning and a middle and an end, and then everybody claps.
Okay. Well, if we go with that theory, then night 1's host, Greek guy Mike, is definitely the antagonist.
My whole plan is to kind of sabotage everybody's night.
And playing the role of good time girl is the host of night 2, seldom sober Sabrina.
I want everyone to get drunk with me. I think it's fun.
But our hero as scapegoat, Ray, isn't the least bit concerned with fun.
I just want everyone to
You can say it, Ray.
like me.
Which explains why last night, Ray pushed himself to the limit, trying to make a meal that was way beyond his means.
I was nervous, and I'm sure it showed.
Only a little.
I'm gonna lose it here.
The first thing I thought when Ray started crying at the table was, oh my God, he's crying at the table.
But Ray's night wasn't a total tragedy, because everyone thought his eggplant parmigiana was...
Delicious.
This is the best thing I've eaten in a long time.
I love it. I'm totally impressed. I love it.
So in the end, Ray's performance got rave reviews, and he's the breakout star with 28 points. But tonight's host, Kelly, is ready to hit her mark and steal the spotlight.
This is my show, my house, and it's gonna be a good time.
Maybe even the ultimate? Because that's the title of Kelly's dessert, Ultimate Chocolate Pecan Pie.
I will be very critical about the chocolate pecan pie. And because she called it ultimate, I will want to know why it's ultimate.
That's wow.
Or whoa.
This is probably the item on my menu I'm the most nervous about because I've had some really bad luck with it.
How bad?
I've made this actually 6 or 7 times, and it's worked out the way I like it once.
Yikers. But don't worry, Cal. Mary Beth's got your back.
I actually did this meditation for Kelly today, sort of putting her in the light so that nothing goes terribly wrong.
Then how do you explain this?
It feels maybe a little bit sticky.
Go!
I feel like I might have added a bit too much water.
Hopefully, she'll have better luck with the filling. Kelly combines 1 cup of corn syrup, a half a cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of melted butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, 4 eggs, and cornstarch.
Now I have to add the pecans and the chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yummy.
And rich.
Pecans are expensive,
Like really?
like really expensive. No kidding. I've spent about $80 making this pie on pecans alone.
That's nuts.
Whoop whoop.
Kelly pours the filling into a pie shell, and it's looking good.
I'm happy so far.
And so is Ray.
I would love to eat the entire pie. If I did that, I'd end up 340 again.
Kelly puts the pie in at 10 more than Ray used to weigh and sets the timer. And bingo,
Bingo.
bongo, Kelly's moving on to her appetizer. Shrimp cakes served with a tangy lime aioli.
I have absolutely no idea what aioli is.
Ray?
I have no clue. Couldn't tell you.
Mary Beth, do you know?
Sometimes my eyes glaze over and I turn off like this.
Okay, well, turn back on again and explain aioli.
It's raw eggs and olive oil, beaten until it becomes an emulsion.
Sounds pretty yummy.
I have a fear of raw egg.
Every party has a pooper. Speaking of which,
Sometimes you'll find like a line of black, and I don't know why they call it the vein, but it is, it's basically the shrimp poo.
ew. Kelly de-poops the shrimp and sautés in clam juice. Then, to make the cake part of the shrimp cakes, Kelly combines breadcrumbs, green onions, celery, 2 eggs, Worcestershire sauce, chives, mayonnaise, the cooked shrimp, and panko crumbs, and then she hand mixes.
My wedding ring is just absolutely gorgeous, covered in egg, shrimp, and all the other goodies.
If you think Kelly's recipes are a ringer, then go to WNetwork.com to find them all, including the one for the shrimp cakes.
Okay, I think I'm making these too big.
No such thing.
I absolutely love shrimp. I hope she makes lots of it. I hope it's not like cheap portions.
The shrimp cakes go into the fridge, and Kelly's on to her main course of beef tenderloin served with garlic roasted potatoes and grilled asparagus.
No, there's a lot going on in this main, and if she can pull it off, I'll be very impressed.
Big deal. It's nothing special.
Au contraire.
Asparagus, it's okay. Makes your pea smell funny, so.
The only problem she would have is with the beef.
Which is why Kelly's shopping for the best cut.
I am looking for 2 pounds of your best tenderloin, beef tenderloin. So what do you got? It says it's well aged. What does that mean?
It means a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks.
And what is the benefit?
It makes it more tender.
Oh, I want tender meat. That's good. Perfect. It's for an important dinner party.
Excellent. Good luck.
Thank you.
Back home, Kelly gets up close and personal with her beef.
It's a sexy piece of meat.
Especially when you hold it like this.
Oh, does this look a little bit inappropriate?
Maybe just a tad. Kelly rolls the beef in peppercorns and sears it to lock in the flavor.
Can you smell the beef sizzling? Oh my God.
Smells pretty good. Kelly then sautés shallots and figs with the port wine and balsamic vinegar. When that's done, she puts it all into the roasting pan with the beef. And is done in record time.
5 o'clock. Done. Definitely feeling like a champ.
Who's going to be dining with a bunch of chumps?
I hope she it up.
Time will tell.
I can only keep my fingers crossed.
And that's when the fun begins.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, will calm, cool, collected Kelly fall apart?
I'm having a bit of problems. They're not sticking together as well as I'd like.
It's messy. It was a bit of a disaster for her.
It's the second last day of the competition, and tonight's host, Kelly Gordon, is in the zone.
I'm the hostess with the mostest.
The mostest distracting dress, you mean? Which seems to have the desired effect on Ray and Mike.
Hey, you.
Hello.
How are ya?
I'm so glad to have you guys. How are you?
She always looks stunning and phenomenal.
Beautiful.
The boys like ye.
Can I get you guys a glass of Prosecco?
Whatever that is.
What's Prosecco?
Prosecco is, it's kind of like a cross between wine and champagne.
2 drinks in 1. You know who's gonna love that? Sabrina.
Hi. How are you?
Good,
Nice to see you. You look awesome. Look Look at you.
Good move, Kelly. Play to Sabrina's vanity.
I'm gorgeous, so I'm cute. I'm smart, I'm funny.
And Kelly's cheesy.
This looks really nice.
Well, help yourselves. Honestly, don't wait. It's we've got some Riopelle, Saint-Agur, and then some just old cheddar.
Nice.
It's cheese, people.
So it's kind of like brie in terms of it's really soft and like spreadable, but the blue veins will have like a kick to them.
Whoa. All right.
Yay or nay?
You like it?
Not a big fan of the smelly cheese.
Wow, that is a strong...
In a bad way?
It's an acquired taste.
And so is Kelly's next guest, Mary Beth, the stylish septuagenarian.
Hello.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, it's so nice to see you.
So good to see you. Thank you.
Come on in.
Looks are very important to me.
Even dirty ones?
This lady needs therapy.
Or at least a new milliner.
This hat is special because, as you see, it has cherries on top, and the veil covers my face but doesn't completely obliterate me, so there's more mystery.
And how will Kelly solve the case of the hosting jitters?
Oh, checking those back, eh?
I know. Sorry. Well,
Welcome to the club,
yeah,
Beth.
okay. Tonight I will join your club potentially. Yeah.
Yes.
My hosting night, I'll be drinking. Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Salud.
While Kelly heads to the kitchen to start her app, Mike and Ray check out the master bedroom.
Let's see what we got.
Look at this, eh?
Oh, do you know what this is? I know what this is.
What is that?
It's
Oh,
how does that
dude,
feel?
you know what?
Okay, I'm not doing it that much.
I'm
here.
sorry, man.
By
That feels
yourself.
good. I gotta get me one of those.
More importantly, who is this?
I know.
That looks like Kelly.
It does look like Kelly.
Kelly has a little baby. What?
No.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. She's a mommy.
I don't know. She never mentioned her baby.
Wow, I'm very, very surprised right now.
And right now, Kelly and her shrimp cakes are starting to crumble.
I'm having a bit of problems. They're not sticking together as well as I'd like. One's falling apart.
But Kelly holds it together long enough to put down an onion sprout salad, homemade lime aioli, and shrimp cakes.
Mary Beth, I
Wow.
hope you enjoy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Sabrina, my dear.
Thank you, love. Wow.
It smells good.
And looks even better.
Presentation was like right on. I was almost like, am I at a restaurant or am I at a freaking friend's like dinner party?
This is wonderful. I like the contrast of the bitterness of the greens with the creaminess of the aioli.
I'm in love.
Oh, I'm so glad.
This is absolutely incredible.
And so is Mike's stab at sabotage.
It's messy, like it keeps breaking apart on me. I had to like chase my pieces with a fork.
But he'd rather chase down some answers.
Kelly, do you have a baby?
I have a baby, yes. I have a wonderful baby. She's 9 months old. Her name's Eleanor. And I've been dying to talk about her all week, but it hasn't really come up. So I've been missing her a lot, actually.
Aww.
Can I say something? For having a 9-month-old, you look phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you do.
Thank
do.
you.
But being a hot mama isn't going to get Kelly the high score she wants, so she heads into the kitchen to work on her main.
I forgot to put the potatoes in. They were supposed to go in about 20 minutes ago, so I'm gonna throw them in right now.
20 minutes. That gives Ray plenty of time to quiz Mary Beth about her love life.
You have a significant other,
Yes.
but that's all we've known about her.
Oh, her.
Oh, her.
Yes. But I met her when she was a musician.
Okay.
And I hired her. And we began to work together because I love her music and I could interpret it for other people.
Yes, Mike. She's talking about another woman.
I'm sorry, my jaw just dropped to the
I know,
floor.
sorry.
I have to pick it back up.
I don't
Oh my
think
gosh.
anybody heard ever that it was a girl. your significant other.
Sorry,
I don't
that's
think
why
I mentioned.
I apologize. I don't mean to offend. Like if I mentioned it was a him, I mean I
I know. You might presume that, but it doesn't. You know, it doesn't matter. It's not an important part of my identity.
I am ready to like faint. I'm ready to faint.
It was as though I had announced something extremely shocking and unheard of.
She just didn't strike me as
You can say it, Ray.
a lesbian.
Mary Beth. What up? I like the ladies.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, Mary Beth dogs Mike.
Mike is the token Labrador Retriever. Like,
Gloves are coming off at this table tonight.
It's night 4 of a week-long battle where these 5 strangers are competing in a winner-takes-all dinner party extravaganza. And tonight's host, Kelly, is hoping to...
Really knock it out of the park?
But Mary Beth's out-of-the-closet confession has knocked the other guests for a loop.
they asked me about my partner, and they said, what is he like? And I said, she. And then I went on to describe her. Yes, I don't think it's that surprising.
Can I ask, are you bisexual, or?
I don't know. I don't put a label on it. I sort of draw the line at dogs and horses, but I don't.
Never a dull moment with Mary Beth.
Or Sabrina, for that matter.
Honestly, I was a little worried that you guys think I'm a bit of an alcoholic, like a bit of a lush. To be honest with you, I kind of the first night I was super nervous and I was just like, okay, and here we go. And, you know, it happens.
The liver heals, you know.
Everyone reacts to it differently and don't even sweat it.
I mean, when I was 23 years old, are you kidding me? I was a partier.
I think that's what it is. I don't think of you as an alcoholic. I think of you as you're young, you're a little baby, you're young, dumb, you don't know any better.
But Mary Beth thinks she knows everyone better than they know themselves.
In this group, if Sabrina is the token young person, and I am the token old person, or the token dyke, or the token weird person, then Mike is the token Labrador Retriever. And we all want to pat your head, and you're always happy, and...
I can't believe I'm hearing this. I don't even know what that means right now. I'm not even sure what that means.
Good boy.
Yeah.
So what would Ray be then?
He's the token mystery.
I thought he would be the token crier. Wouldn't he be? No offense, Ray. No offense. Oh, yeah, well, hey, the gloves are coming off. The gloves are coming off at this table tonight.
Ray is the mystery.
So we have the baby, the drunk, the crier, the vulture, and what should we give Kelly?
Kelly, I thought originally that she was supposed to be our lovely person, but she's not lovely at all, and I like her so much.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I didn't mean that the opposite of lovely is horrible. I always think of lovely, people who are described as lovely people, think of it. They're bland and kind and sort of sniveling.
But Kelly doesn't have time for name-calling.
I'm in the zone. I have no time for anything but cutting my beef.
Kelly cuts the beef and adds it to the plate of potatoes, figs, shallots, and asparagus. And the main course is ready to serve.
Here we go.
Kelly, I will give you A+ marks for presentation.
Thank you.
I was in heaven.
But then he tastes it.
It was spicy as hell. And it did burn.
What did you do?
I just rolled it and seared it, so perhaps there was too much, or perhaps it was just more intense than I expected. But yeah, no, I don't disagree, and I hope it doesn't spoil it entirely.
I saw a little bit of emotion in her face. She was a bit upset because of the criticisms.
It was brutal. It was really overpowering. I was it was more can I have more steak with my pepper? You know what I mean?
Mike does.
I just tasted the pepper. It's
pepper
burning
on it,
my
yeah.
lips. It just hit me as she was talking. It's it's on my lips are on fire. My mouth is on fire.
She heard you the first 2 times.
My mouth is burning right now.
Is there an echo in here?
Can I have water?
course.
But can you put ice in mine because
Sure thing.
my mouth is on fire.
No problem.
I'm so sorry, Kelly.
I would like some water too, please.
I am pretty disappointed, actually.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, Mike mouths off.
I have a bone to pick with every single one of you.
Really?
It's the fourth night of a dinner party competition where these 5 strangers try to out-host each other for a $1,000 grand prize. But tonight's host, Kelly Gordon, is feeling a bit ho-hum about her chances of winning.
Well, I'm not feeling that confident, to be honest.
That's because her beef tenderloin tanked.
I didn't like it very much. I wasn't a fan. My mouth was burning.
She watched the meat. That was pretty bad.
Come on, guys. Leave Kelly alone.
Speaking of alone,
Yes.
you guys, I actually just figured out I have a bone to pick with every single one of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm very upset.
What?
What's this?
You guys all forgot. Oh, no, that doesn't count.
Oh, no.
You forgot. You forgot. No, that doesn't count. It's my 40th birthday today, and nobody even noticed.
I feel bad that I forgot Mike's 40th birthday.
I would have really felt awful.
Kelly doesn't, because she's figured out a way to get extra points from now middle-aged Mikey.
I am going to stick a candle in the center of Mike's, bring it out, and let him blow his brains out.
And hopefully she'll blow them away with her dessert, ultimate chocolate pecan pie.
Where's my pie?
It's coming! All right, Mike. Everyone needs something to blow out on their birthday. Make a wish, though. Make a wish.
He wishes he could find something negative to say about the dessert.
I don't taste any chocolate in it at all. I had to kind of call her out on that a little bit. You did put chocolate, right? But I don't taste...
Yeah, you can see it right there. Like, there,
Yeah.
there.
Definitely lots more chocolate. Lots more
No
chocolate.
Yeah.
Put lots more chocolate.
But Kelly, chocolate or no chocolate, I'm a fan of chocolate, but chocolate or no chocolate, this is an excellent pie.
Thank you.
It's wonderful. I'm impressed with the pastry. I always have trouble with pastry.
It's difficult.
Yes, it is.
And you did from scratch?
Yes.
Good job.
I've been looking forward to this for quite a while, and I'm really happy that I'm happy with how it went. It wasn't perfect, but I'm happy, and I'm gonna get emotional.
Oh my God, another crier! Oh my God, we have another crier!
I'm not. Actually, I'm not.
Oh, come on, make me feel better, please.
No, I'm not. But in all honesty, I've been looking forward to it for a long time. I'm really happy with the group that we got, and I think that it's gonna be a bit sad to be finished, right?
You're so cute. Look at you.
I'm giving Kelly an 8 because it wasn't perfect, but it was a fine meal, beautifully presented.
I am giving her an 8. She did a great job.
Why I'm not giving Kelly a perfect score is because the beef was a bit too spicy. So tonight, I'm giving Kelly an 8.
So will Kelly have solid 8s across the board?
I'm giving Kelly a 7 because I wasn't impressed with her food, but I did love the fact that she was a great hostess.
Kelly's superb hostessing skills paid off, and she ends up in first place with 31. And there's just one more night to go.
Mary Beth's hosting. I think it's gonna be a blowout. I'm looking forward to some crazy.
On the next episode of Come Dine With Me,
Don't try this at home, people. This is when I call for help.
Mary Beth's a basket case,
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm worried I'll have another senior moment.
the gang time travels,
Everybody looks so authentically bohemian, and you're the token flapper.
and the winner is revealed.
This is called the tease.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Salute.
it's the final night.
It's over!
Emotions are high,
I'm sorry.
and Mary Beth's as cold as ice.
Oh, there's no ice, and I've never been successful at making ice.
When 5 strangers take on the ultimate culinary challenge,
I had no idea so many things would go wrong, and it's only my first dish.
where they each host a dinner party in their own home.
Train wreck / gong show.
They'll test their skills
Can you smell the beef sizzling? Oh my God.
and each other's patience
I only deal in gossip and trivia.
I'm losing it.
as they score each other in secret
The food was average.
Shut up and eat.
and battle it out for bragging rights and a $1,000 cash prize.
I don't really think of winning. I'm not a winner.
We're in Etobicoke for the final night of a week-long dining dust-up, and tonight's host is Mary Beth, a 71-year-old who's a little weird and eccentric.
I don't think I'm weird and eccentric.
Okay then, what are you?
I like to think of myself as a cute little old lady. And I know I'm cute because when I go shopping, the salespeople like to pinch my cheeks and say I'm cute.
But if Mike, who hosted a Greek feast on night 1, doesn't win tonight, things are gonna get pretty ugly.
If I was to lose to Mary Beth, I would kill myself.
But it was Chilean Chiquita Sabrina who murdered a few bottles of wine on her night.
We're gonna do a little bit of a drinking game. So point at you, what I gotta do? What I point at you, what I gotta do?
Oink, oink.
Point at me, what I gotta do? Wait. I just kept, drinking, and I think I got a little carried away.
Well, at least you didn't cry like Ray did when he hosted.
I'm gonna lose it here. I guess I just went a little overboard.
But it's Kelly who feels like the underdog after hosting last night.
My dinner party wasn't a roaring success.
Why's that?
I felt like my meat was a bit off.
Off the charts hot, you mean?
I was kind of coughing a bit.
My mouth is on fire.
But everyone was cool with Kelly's shrimp app.
The starter was it was cooked perfectly.
And the pecan pie wasn't too shabby either.
It's wonderful. I'm impressed with the pastry.
And Kelly would be impressed if she knew she scored 31 points out of 40. But the bigger surprise is the theme of tonight's party.
Mary Beth's 1920 parlor party.
It's awesome. I love it.
I want people to come in as though they are artists in the 1920s in Greenwich Village or Paris. And I want them to be witty and erudite.
Erudite? Have you met Sabrina?
I don't know what's going on in the 20s.
All you need to know is what's going on at the table tonight, and that's Mary Beth's fish stew.
Boo!
I'm not crazy about fish stew.
Funny you should say crazy, because Mary Beth's headed off on her tricycle to pick up the fish.
Mary Beth is probably going a million miles an hour.
More like 4. But she finally makes it to the monger for the catch of the day.
Hi, Frank. Oh, you have monkfish. I'm so happy.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
having an important dinner party tonight. I need like a little more than a pound of salmon. I knew you'd have salmon.
Okay.
And a little more than a pound of monkfish.
Okay.
And please, would you take the skin off and no bones? Take the skin off.
Oh, certainly,
the salmon.
yes.
And also, could you cut it into little pieces for
Okay,
a
no
stew?
problem, no problem.
All right. I have so much to do, and that would really save me time.
After Frank tackles the fish, Mary Beth trikes home and gets started on the stew. She cuts up onions, carrots, celery, and peppers, and then sweats them in a pot. Then it's on to the fennel.
I love the smell of fennel.
I'm glad somebody does.
I'm not a big fan of fennel.
Mary Beth adds a can of tomato sauce and stock to the pot, along with some white wine and fresh herbs.
I'm putting in thyme, but I don't really have time to cut the thyme into the proper size pieces. So I'll tell them that in the 1920s, they put the stem in because it gave it flavor. And they'll believe me.
But no one can believe what Mary Beth is serving alongside her stew.
Rosemary buttons. I have never heard that before.
And with good reason.
There's no such thing as rosemary buttons. And I'm going to tell my guests that the Marchesa Casati used to nibble them in her bath. And if a bit of it fell into the bath water, the rosemary kept her skin smooth.
Classic Mary Beth.
So Mary Beth makes her rosemary buttons, otherwise known to normal people as tea biscuits. She combines flour and butter and mixes until the dough is the texture of
the pebbles at the beach at Fort Lauderdale.
Anywho, Mary Beth adds 3/4 of a cup of milk and mixes. Once the dough's done, it's time to cut out the buttons, brush them with egg whites, sprinkle with sesame seeds, and top with fresh rosemary.
You don't need much rosemary to transform an ordinary button into a rosemary button.
If you want to make tea biscuits that are as cute as a button, go to WNetwork.com for this and all of Mary Beth's 1920s treats.
Sounds awesome. Seriously, I like everything.
And nothing's ever straightforward with Mary Beth, including her appetizer, tarragon tartlet triptych.
I don't know what this triptych is.
It's just Mary Beth's way of saying she's serving 3 tarts. Mary Beth starts on the filling for the tarts by sautéing onions. Then she rolls out her hopefully flaky pastry.
The three things I'm totally incapable of are driving, monogamy, and making really flaky pastry.
And keeping to schedule.
I'm not a fast cook. Duh. But the worst thing is, sometimes I forget that these people are guests. And I wonder why they're not serving me.
That takes the cake, which is exactly what Mary Beth is serving for dessert.
Any cake to me sounds tasty.
Mary Beth chops up 12 ounces of chocolate.
I've been working out at the gym, so I'm a little better at my chocolate chopping.
Sure you are, Muscles. Mary Beth puts the chocolate in the food processor and adds 8 ounces of butter. Then in goes the eggs, sugar, and flour. Then it's ready to be baked in a bain-marie. After it's baked, she'll decorate with laurel leaves.
I have absolutely no idea what that is.
Oh, a laurel leaf represents victory because in the first Olympics, the early Olympics, the victor, the winner, was crowned with laurel leaves. And my cake is going to be crowned with laurel leaves because somebody's going to be a winner tonight.
And it's anyone's guess as to who that someone will be.
I hope I'm not dead last.
Honestly, I think it's going to be pretty close.
I can't wait to see who wins. And it better be me.
Stranger things have happened.
The last night, you know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me.
A triptych is a work of art in 3 pieces.
Will Mary Beth stop talking long enough for everyone to eat?
Triptych, diptych, you know.
Yeah, who cares?
It's the final dinner party of a week-long food fight, and tonight's host, Mary Beth, is in a great depression about her 1920s party.
I don't really think of winning. I'm not a winner.
And another thing Mary Beth isn't is a conventional table setter, thus the corpse hands and tarot cards.
Some people might not like that.
Come on, MB, chin up. Everyone loves a dress-up dinner party, especially your first guests, Sabrina and Ray.
Welcome to my salon. Come in.
Thank you, Mary
You look
Beth.
wonderful.
How are you?
I'm fine. Do you want to come in?
Yes, please. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Wow, you look great.
Oh, you look so 1920s.
I'm channeling the, 1920s mobster sort of deal.
You look so beautiful in your turban. I'm going to wear mine.
Oh, excellent. Oh, really? I love the outfit. Really works
Look
all
at
together.
this.
There we
Beautiful.
go.
Classic Mary Beth, and that's a good thing.
Is it, Ray? Really?
Welcome. Come into my parlor.
This is gorgeous. You look lovely. Mary Beth was basically wearing like some kind of a doily on her head.
Everybody looks so authentically bohemian. I'm really thrilled.
Thanks.
In fact, you look more like a flapper, but it would do because at these salons, everybody was very intellectual, but one man would bring a floozy.
What? Did you call me a slut?
Yep, pretty much.
That was a good one. I'm loving your house so far. I wasn't sure. I knew it wasn't gonna be boring.
The American flag is not just an American flag.
It looks very old. Is there a story there?
Yes, that was the flag that I carried when I marched with Dr. Martin Luther King.
Wow. Wow. That is really impressive. Mary Beth is a piece of history.
The average person has, 3 or 4 interesting stories in their life. Mary Beth probably has 25, right?
Yep, she's certainly worn a lot of hats.
My goodness.
My God.
This is so cool. I want to see these boxes.
Okay, let's you know what?
Find me something fabulous.
Okay. Actually, because you're the only one that's not wearing a hat
I
tonight,
know.
so I think
if we can
you're
find
gonna go
something
down
that
and
matches.
look at this.
What do we think?
Can you see? Oh yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Oh, Ray, put a lid on it.
Oh God.
It kind of fits you.
No, not it.
It's really bringing out your eyes.
This is, this is starting to creep me. No,
Okay.
take that off.
Sounds like the gloves are off.
Look at all the gloves she got in
She's
here.
a glove lover. I love it. What's it?
This lady has so much stuff.
This
it's
is
not
really
funny.
cool. I wonder what's in here. Oh, I really hope it's not what I think it is, and it is. I can't touch this.
What is it?
They're tarot cards. She reads tarot.
So what? Who cares?
No, you can't touch it.
Yeah, this is tarot cards as well.
You can't touch it. You're not allowed to. No.
I don't believe in that mumbo jumbo.
Well, I do. I actually used to read cards, and I read palms.
I was like, oh, really? I wonder if she can foresee the fact that she gets smashed every night, like, or she will be drunk the next night. Makes me wonder with all of her magical, mystical powers, which is like bull.
Well, you don't need a crystal ball to see that Mary Beth's appetizer is almost ready. She coats bitter greens in a citrus vinaigrette, pops 3 tarts on the plate, and it's ready to serve.
This is tarragon tartlet triptych.
Triptych, what?
A triptych is a work of art in 3 pieces.
I just want to eat it. So I'm like, triptych, let's eat this.
Not yet.
Now, if I had given each person 2, I would have called it a tarragon tartlet diptych, but that doesn't sound right. Triptych, diptych, you know, it just, I like the word triptych.
Yeah, who cares? Just give me food. Let's go.
I hope you enjoy.
Finally.
Did you make the pastry as well?
Yes, I made the pastry. Pastry is one of the things I'm usually incapable of doing, but I did these.
You did a great job. Honestly, it's a real knockout.
Actually, I just wish that the tarts were bigger, man size, because it's something I would want more of, actually.
Mm-hmm. And you know that tarragon is meant to be a welcoming herb. So this is welcoming you again to the 1920s and to my parlor.
You hit the hammer on the nail.
Oh my God.
Excellent. Salut, Mary Beth.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, Mike stews about the stew,
I couldn't eat it.
and the tarot cards lead to tears.
I'm sorry.
Enough's enough.
It's the final night of a 5-day dine-off, and tonight, Mary Beth's putting on a 1920s parlor party, which so far has been a success.
I didn't scream at anybody.
Well, the night's still young, and the little old lady has yet to read everyone's tarot cards.
I don't know what this means. I think it's a very cool card. It's a knight on a horse.
The Knight of Pentacles, not the King. I think that you haven't quite grown into manhood yet, even though you are 40 years old.
I was like, Mary Beth, oh my God, what a bitch. She's like putting me down.
My card is the Queen of Wands.
Look at her wand. It's sprouting 2 leaves.
What does that mean?
I know that you have 1 child, and it looks like you're going to have another.
Wow. Hopefully sooner rather than later, we'll be adding to the Gordon family.
I'm curious about what this card means.
The King of Swords can be sometimes too emotional because, for a good reason, for he wants to go out and save people and take care of people.
And Sabrina has to be careful about her card, the 7 of Cups.
I saw it as not only choices, but things that are beyond your choice. And they're all in cups. And you're there saying, what am I going to choose? What am I going to choose? There are many things happening in your life.
I'm sorry. Wow.
I really don't know a lot about Sabrina's situation. She was seeming a little bit fragile.
I'm that type. You know, if I see a girl cry, it bothers me.
And Mike is more of the laughing type.
Don't you start.
I can kind of see him laughing in the corner of my eye. That really upsetted me, and I was like...
Everything, no offense, but everything that Mary Beth described is things that she already knew about us. We've been together all week. Oh, I'm feeling that, Ray. You're an emotional kind of guy. Oh, yeah, when you're crying at your dinner party, of course you're emotional. She was selling them snake oil.
That's your opinion?
Yeah, exactly, and I'm voicing my opinion right now. I'm voicing my opinion.
On everyone else.
I'm not forcing my side.
That's what I feel like you're doing.
I'm not forcing my opinion. I'm voicing my opinion. That's the difference. I'm voicing, not forcing.
Here's another bottle of the wine that you said you liked.
I know you don't like my answer, but that's my answer. I know you want me to say something else, but nothing else is going to come out of my mouth.
I didn't like it, so I had to leave.
You know
So
what?
what's going on?
I can't. You know what? You want me to interpret her card? Yeah, cups. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. That's my interpretation of her card.
I understand that, all right? But for the sake of Mary Beth, okay? Please.
I'm loving this
Oh my God, it's like, oh.
drama. Let's have another drink, etc., etc.
But there won't be any hooch for the host, cuz
I have to have focus and concentration and check that fish.
not to mention the tea biscuits.
There's one ugly one, and I'll get that one.
Mary Beth gets her fish and fennel stew together, adds a dollop of aioli, and her main course is ready to serve, along with the so-called rosemary buttons.
I bet you all wondered what the rosemary buttons were.
I was very curious.
Very curious.
Well, they are just ordinary, everyday, gluten-free.
They're biscuits. So who knew? I didn't.
Well, Ray knows he never met a fish stew that he's liked.
But I want to say, you reformed me.
Oh, thank you.
This is actually really, really, really good.
I was loving it.
I love the fish.
Good, I'm glad you do.
Good.
And everything else?
Aioli and the croutons really worked well together.
It was full of flavor.
But it looks like Mike will be running on empty.
I couldn't even, I had like 2 bites of it. I couldn't touch it. It was gross.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Look,
the winner is revealed.
Oh! Lucky, lucky!
It's the final course of the final night, and Mary Beth's 1920s party is in full swing.
so far I'm pretty proud of myself, but I would have preferred somebody to blame for the things that went wrong.
Like your icing?
I don't want it to look too perfect.
Why? So you can tell another lie?
I can tell everybody that in the 1920s, cakes were not too perfect.
Mary Beth tops her less than perfect cake with fresh bay leaves, sprinkles on cinnamon, and laurel leaf cake is ready to serve.
Here is the laurel wreath cake. You know that in ancient Greece, laurel wreaths were a sign of victory. And so this laurel wreath cake is meant to celebrate whoever that is. And do you want to know more about the cake?
Not really.
No. In the 1920s, chocolate cakes were traditionally raw in the center.
Really?
Yes.
She's a liar.
But a pretty good cake maker.
When I tasted the awesome cake that Mary Beth made, I was like, oh, yeah.
This is excellent cake. Went down real nice.
Mary Beth, I love my cake. I've absolutely cleaned my plate.
It was delicious.
Does that mean Mary Beth will be tasting victory?
Mary Beth's food was great. I still think Kelly's food is a little better. So I'm going to give Mary Beth a 7.
I didn't really like the food, and I definitely hated the tarot card readings. So I'm going to give Mary Beth tonight a 6.
This is the best dinner party I've ever been to. It was a big bowl of drama served up hot and raw, and I'll give Mary Beth a 9 out of 10.
So far, Mary Beth has 22, which means she'll need a perfect 10 from Sabrina to take top spot.
I can't think of winning.
I would love to win.
I deserve to win.
Because I'm the alpha male of the group. Like, hello.
I would be shocked if I won.
Oh! Lucky, lucky!
Woo!
In 5th place, it's Sabrina.
Hey, all right, all right.
I'm in 5th place?
In 4th place, Mike.
That's okay. That's all right. That's good. That's cool.
There you go, buddy.
In third place, Ray.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And the winners are...
Kelly. And Mary Beth.
So in the end, it was the tipsy 20-something who tied it all up.
I love the theme. I love the food. I love the vibe. I love how I got to know about myself a lot more. And because of that, I'm giving Mary Beth an I.
Oh, there you go.
I'm super happy.
It's over! And I'm not last!
The best part is Sabrina came in last, so thank God.
I was a little shocked that I was last place, but you know what? I don't even give a
Here's to little old ladies, but especially to cute little old ladies.